Okay, we got crispy potatoes, pillowy on the outside. No, that's not true. What if I told you only need 15 minutes to make this 10 ingredient sheet pan recipe? It is iconically Greek, delightful, and so nutritious. Today we're making kotopoulo me patates lemonatos στο φούρνο. One more time. Kotopoulo me patates lemonatos στο φούρνο. Also known as Greek lemon chicken and potatoes. Some of you might know this as the most viral, delicious Greek recipe out there. When you go to a Greek restaurant, they are serving this. So the first thing you're gonna do is grab potatoes. My favorite potato for baking is a russet. I use 5 of these potatoes or 6. Get them into nice wedges. We're gonna cut one up. I'm gonna show you. The important thing to do here, and something I grew up doing, is to peel them. It just helps get the potatoes nice and cooked and tender. Greek lemon potatoes are notorious for being really, really soft and not exactly overly crispy. This is something that my husband doesn't love about Greek lemon potatoes, but I love them. But what you can do is allow them to get crispy in the oven. I'll tell you everything on how you need to do that. And then they get beautifully pillowy in the center. But in order to do that, you have to remove the skin. So take your potato, cut it right in half, lengthwise. Depending on the size of the potato, this one's larger. It should yield around 6 to 8 wedges. Voila, 4 pieces. You don't want them too fat because they're only cooking in the oven for so long, and they're also being marinated in lemon. And lemon does some weird acidic thing to the starch in the potato, which inhibits the cooking time. So it can cause the potatoes to cook slower. The smaller the potato, the better luck you'll have with a cohesive cook. Cut, cut, cut. So now that everything has been cut, this is all the work that goes into it. You grab your chicken thighs, you cut your potatoes, you make your marinade, which I'll show you. It is so simple. This is why it's beloved and tested and tried and true to all Greeks. It is so simple. Take your potatoes and add them to your sheet pan. Now we're gonna take olive oil from my family's trees, my family's olive trees, and add it to the base of this potato sheet pan situation. Just evenly distribute everything. We are gonna mix it together, so don't panic, but you wanna get a good coat. And then now, the fun part, we are gonna juice a shit ton of lemons. This is lemon chicken and potatoes after all. Half a lemon. So when I was little, my mom never had one of these. She was always juicing the lemon by hand and then making us hand remove the seeds. This is really helpful because I don't have to do that and I don't have to remember my childhood of removing this, but that's besides the point. I grew up eating this almost every weekend. It is just such an iconic staple. My girlfriends would come home when I was young and they'd ask for lemon chicken and potatoes. They would ask for lemon rice soup. Like, this is just an iconic dish in Greek cuisine. And I know that throughout the world, every different country has their own version of this. It is genuinely so freaking good, and I cannot explain to you how easy it is. Did I forget to mention that this recipe is literally only 10 ingredients? It is so, so easy. You probably already have every single ingredient in your pantry right now. You might have to run and grab some chicken thighs. I like to use skin on, bone in. I just find that you can get the most flavor from that, but you are fine to use bone out, skin on, or no, skin off, like you do you. And now we have a crap ton of delicious garlic. We're just gonna add it to the sheet pan and kind of evenly distribute it. I love garlic. I personally don't think you can have enough garlic. I would do 50 cloves if you guys didn't think I was crazy. When garlic cooks up, it becomes so sweet and jammy. It is not bitter, it is not hot. It is a sweet, delicious situation that I personally think pairs with this really beautifully. When I go to serve this, I add a little piece of feta with some tzatziki and tomatoes, and it all really pairs really nicely with a crispy piece of chicken, a jammy piece of garlic, and a pillowy piece of potato. Fun part. I'm gonna take the chicken thighs, bone in, skin on, and you're gonna add them to the sheet pan. There you go, there you go. Take some oregano, otherwise known as rigani, and you're gonna put it all over the sheet pan, including the chicken thighs. I like to dust everything quite generously, and then we're gonna go in with our hands and massage in all the flavors. Now we have black pepper, salt, and garlic powder. I'm gonna do the same thing, and we're gonna evenly distribute it over the potatoes and the chicken. Stunning. French's mustard is a modern take on a very traditional recipe that obviously is so popular. But in Greece, younger, maybe people more my mom's age have started using French's, and it is such a delicious condiment that's acidic, but it brings out really good flavor in this dish. It complements everything really beautifully, especially the lemon. So we're just gonna add a little bit of mustard on top of the chicken. Then we're gonna massage it all in. I know you guys are gonna think I'm nuts, and I've posted this several times on Instagram, and it has gone viral each frickin' time because the internet goes trello, otherwise known crazy, for this recipe. But the thing that makes me laugh is that everyone's like, it's not authentic, it's not authentic. Duh, read the freaking caption. I'm telling you, it's not. My auntie has started doing this. She owns a restaurant in Athens. Several other women have started doing this. Men, all the people who are cooking in Greece have started adding mustard to the Greek lemon potato recipe, and it is so iconic. You have to try. Use your hands and get a little dirty. And you're just gonna massage the skin of each chicken thigh. This also helps with color, which I really like, because once it goes in the oven, it's gonna get a really nice brown. You could probably use a brush if you wanted, but I like to get involved. Everything underneath the potatoes doesn't really have any seasoning, so just give everything a nice little mix. Use your hands, get down and dirty with it. Move everything around. It's all right if the mustard from your hands ends up in the water olive oil lemon mixture. It's so delightful, I promise you. It brings such good taste to this dish. Just make sure all the potatoes have everything nicely coated. And then another thing you want to do is you want to make sure that each potato has a surface side down. What I mean by that is you're just going to move everything around and make sure that a flat cut edge is touching the surface of the pan. That's going to help everything cook evenly, as well as promoting a little bit of browning while it cooks. So one of my favorite hacks for this meal is you have the oven preheating at a certain amount, but then as soon as it goes into the oven, you decrease to another amount. You can find the full details below in the recipe available on foodbymaria.com. Into the oven it goes. And here we have it, fresh out of the oven. Here we got crispy on the outside potatoes, pillowy on the inside, perfectly crisped up lemon chicken. Beautiful. We're gonna add some more juice, otherwise known as zoumi. It's so delightful. And then you're gonna pair this with some feta, maybe some tomatoes, a good pita recipe, and enjoy it with a Greek feast of Greek salad, maybe some marullo salata or lakano salata and tzatziki. It is absolutely epic and just the perfect sheet pan meal. So you can find the full recipe below in the description. You're going to love it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow my channel. I can't wait to share with you the next recipe.